Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FC24 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 267 today. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday to you. The start of a new week. Hopefully you guys have a very lovely, productive, happy, fun week. That's all we can really ask for, isn't it? Successful as well would be another word we could like to use for how I want your week to go. If you do enjoy today, do me a small favor, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe as well if you're new. Cheers, and my social links are down below in the description. So we've got this team right here, which is not gonna look the same by the end of the episode. I'll tell you that for nothing. So the plan is do these new daily SBCs, so 85 times 5s. Hopefully pack something really good. Then go ahead and unlock a big player, and then go and buy a big player, and then play some weekend league. All right, sound good? It's a pretty good structure, I think, for the episode today. My first 85 times 5 does not feature a Path to Glory or a Festival of Football card in total. It's Pajor and is that Queen Alex Morgan? It is 89 rated. Oh, remember this girl at the start of the game with that finesse shot? She was unreal, weren't she? But 3 walkouts and 2 85s in that one. The next 85 times 5 is going to give me a Euro Path to Glory with an Osimhen in front of it. All right, cool. So we know it's going to be the second card. Leaves it to be a little bit more... Oh, Gvardiol! 94 Gvardiol! That's such a big dub. Now, this, my friends, looks to be an unbelievable card on the game. It's actually who we got in our global loan, and that's somehow run out. I don't understand how that's worked. But we just got 300,000 coin Gvardiol, 94 rated, of course, a live item. They all are. And yeah, I mean, that's a new centre-back for me. He's definitely going in the squad, isn't he? Super happy with that. A big old player to pack that one. And then, of course, we are going in for the Drogba SBC. I sort of hinted at it yesterday. How could I not do this? You know, I've been one of Drogba's biggest fans on the last 2 games here, FC24 and on FIFA 23. So it's got to be done. It's absolutely got to be done. I could have put this fodder into Joe Gomez, but I mean, having literally just packed Gvardiol, I thought, you know what, we've probably got enough centre-backs for now. Joe Gomez can go on the back burner. I think I probably should unlock him because, I mean, let's face it, if it's coming home, he's going to be even better than Van Dijk, I think, at this point. Stats-wise and stuff, starting at a 94, it could end up being like a crazy card. So I think we will work towards it, but it's not the easiest thing in the game at the moment to get fodder. I've been like grinding out this fodder the last week and haven't done any major SBCs. So we are going to have to say goodbye to quite a lot of the stuff that's been hoarded in our club as well today for this Drogba SBC. My third and final of the day, 85 times 5. Does not give me a Path to Glory cards. It gives me a double walkout with Endler and probably someone like Wendy. Wendy, it is. Yeah, the double Leon Women 88 pack. You love to see it. So I think, is this 85 times 5? Yeah, it's all walkouts, isn't it? Yeah, we end up getting 2 88s, 2 87s, and an 86. I'll take that, to be honest. It's pretty good. Good fodder at least, and it costs what, an 85 rated squad with the team of the week or tots. So you know, it was a somewhat of a decent return. I mean, getting Gvardiol was a massive return from 3 of those today. Love that. Now, moving on, we shall stick some of these duplicate pieces of fodder into various SBCs. This is an 88 rated squad. We're going to say goodbye to Tots Moments Benacer. Never even used him, but it was a card that I was like, because I've liked Benacer cards in the past, I've kind of been like, oh, maybe I shouldn't get rid of him. His stats are quite good. Is he likely to get in the team? Just no, unfortunately not. Watch there be like a monstrous Evo for a card like that now. One of the special cards that I end up putting into the SBC here today, watch there be an Evo, which would turn them into one of the best players on the game in the next few days. Watch it happen. I can almost guarantee it will. But we've completed the 84 times 7 for the Best of Nations pack. I was thinking that was really going to give me a high chance of getting a cool special card, but it didn't give me one at all. We get a pint of your finest Beth Mead, sir. 87 overall rating with Martinez, Henry, Walsh, a few 85s in there, but yeah, not the greatest pack. Don't forget to check the store. There is a 10 coin and a 30 coin pack in there. I think they seem to be refreshing daily or every other day, something like that. So I know it's like a way to just get you into the store. Ignore the other packs. It's basically what we do on this series as well. Ignore the store packs. Just get the 10 coin and the 30 coin. Basically the free packs that, I mean, this is a 30 coin pack. We got ourselves a Tony Kroos and 10 other rare gold items. So it's certainly worth getting that one done. So we're 5 out of 9 completed for Drogba, but we've got the 4 most expensive squads to go. We are saying goodbye to Hugo Sanchez, the end of an era French girl that I can't remember her name, and also I think it was Debinia Tots, because I've got a red version of her, which I'll probably keep. I think, yeah, probably keep the red version. We are also going to say goodbye to Batcher and Harry Kane. Thank you for your service to the club, Harry Kane, because we know there's a better version out there. Should we really want him, I'll attempt to try and buy him or whatever. And Basha, we've got a better version. We've got the Tots version, haven't we, of her? So they can go into the SBC. And like I said, we thank them for their service, because they were 2 of my favourite players at various stages of this series this year, and definitely 2 that I've kind of been hoarding and just keeping. But we can't really do that when we've got this Drogba to complete. We need to get it done. So in the midst of, I think I've got 1 or 2 more squads left. I thought if I can get a few player picks done, maybe it'll give me the fodder that I need for these final squads. But it didn't really give us much. It gave me 188 in a Renard. Excuse me. And I obviously can use that. We're going to say goodbye to Ferguson, Savio, and Golovin. They are 3 players, I think all from Ultimate Tots, which are the ones that always pop up. So I'm sure we'll see them again at some point in time. Rare Electrum this time around then. Portuguese, it's probably going to be like a João Cancelo. It sure is. It's almost like I remember that pack. And we say goodbye to those 2 silvers, including Cedric. I think he's been, has he been released from Arsenal? I think he was in their released list from their retained list, if you know what I mean. And then we are going to say goodbye to a bunch of players here, actually ones that I don't care too much about, but that is the Drogba SBC complete. Now, I was looking forward to him walking out. He doesn't. I think because it's a one-off icon card, maybe they could have just given it the regular icon walkout. That would have been nice. But yeah, a 95 rated Didier Drogba with Power Shot Plus, Aerial Plus, and Technical Plus. How's he going to move with those stats right there? We are, of course, putting him into the starting 11 over Sorloth. Will we come to think that's a good decision? Will we rue that as a mistake? I have a feeling we might regret it. Yeah, just because I know how good Sorloth is. But this card just looks visually more awesome. I can't wait to get him in the team, to be honest. So Gvardiol and Drogba both going to make their way into the starting 11. I think we're going to change up the centre-backs. I think Gvardiol and Christensen can be the 2 that play, dropping Vidic and Upamecano / Kunde, whoever we had been playing there. And this is the squad that I'm thinking of playing with. Now, there is going to be one more change. Like I mentioned, we are going to buy someone before we go into the weekend league games. We'll start, though, with our Silver 1 Squad Battles rewards, where I actually end up getting an 89 Rodri in this pack right here, tradable. Great, and that's actually going to be useful. I'm going to need to sell him. And then 2 red picks. It's normally Banza and Wubben Moy. They're the 2 that seem to pop out of this every single time. But I got 2 90s. I got Dewsbury Hall and actually Turland as well. So we got 2 90s, which I absolutely can't complain about. I'll take that every week. Going to sell Stanway for a profit. Going to sell Rodri for pure profit because he was from a Squad Battles pack. And that gets me up to 250k. Now, I needed just shy of that to buy myself the Team of the Season Declan Rice. Because I was thinking, I haven't been loving Musiala, and I think I need a proper holding DM to then let Modric and Havertz move around in that midfield. Havertz because he's got finesse shot and technical, and he's a brilliant card. And then Modric because he is Modric. He's got 5-star, and we absolutely love him. So take a look at this for my starting 11. It is looking tidy. So a defense of Onabacha, Christensen, Gvardiol, Vasquez. Midfield of Holding, Declan Rice, Modric and Havertz in the middle. getting forward and doing some attacking, getting back and helping out, and then Salah, Vinny, and Drogba. So the one thing that might change throughout this fair few games that we play here, I'm going to get another 5 done here today, leaving 10 for tomorrow's episode to complete the weekend league. The one thing that will change is whereabouts those front 3 play. I've currently got it where you would kind of expect. Salah out on the right forward, Vinny out on the left forward, Drogba in the middle as the proper like number 9. But one thing I realized is that typically doesn't suit how I play. So at one point I then switched it so that Vinicius Jr. goes up front, Salah stays where he is, and then Drogba goes out into that left forward position. For some reason, it's that left forward position that gets me the aerial dominance, and it's like my safety net of like a distribution out ball. So yeah, that's eventually what happens. I also try Vinny as the right forward, Salah up front, and and Drogba on the left. So I've literally switched it around quite a lot. Now this game right here is telling me all I need to know about team of the season Erling Haaland, and that is I need to get team of the season Erling Haaland from a red player pick, please, because oh my god, I got absolutely destroyed by this player. 4-1 down at halftime. All the goals from Haaland, by the way. Literally, like, whatever I was doing, I couldn't stop him. I was playing pretty badly. I decided to use this one because the first game we got a 3-0 rage quit and it didn't really warm me up, first game of the day. I thought I'd use this one as like a full game. If I end up losing 10-1, whatever, it doesn't really matter because let's face it, we've lost. When you see it's 4-1 at halftime, you're pretty much lost, right? Especially against someone whose team is very good. So I thought I'd use this one as the warm-up game, try and get used to it. Surely I can't come up against a player that's as good as him going forward, so it should mean that the next few games I can compete in and do well in. That's the plan anyway. Next opponent, he's evoed Essien up to a 94. I really like that, by the way. That's better than my 92 Essien, isn't it? Using the team of the year one to turn him into a Tots Moments. That's a very good idea. Obviously, Hullet was like the favourite for that SBC, wasn't he? But that Essien looks really good. So my next opponent had Tots Messi and Giroud and Son and all sorts, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I kept conceding these goals which sort of deflected in off of either a defender or my goalkeeper or whatever. But then I did score a red timed finesse with Havertz there, so that felt pretty lucky indeed. I've got a new corner technique where I'm scoring with Drogba basically every single time. It's fantastic. I really, really like it. I actually learnt it from you guys know Gorilla, the pro. I actually learnt it off of a TikTok I randomly stumbled across on his account the other day. So cheers for that one, Spencer. I'm now scoring a lot more corners. Thank you, my friend. And at 5-2, I thought maybe a quit was coming. I end up making I changed out my entire front line. I thought we're going to give Mario Ramirez another go. We're going to give Olise a go. And we're going to bring Sorloth on as well because he didn't really deserve to be a sub for me. And obviously this guy's head had truly gone at this point. So I go from an 8-1 defeat, or no, 7-2 defeat, whatever it was in that last game, to a 7-3 victory in this one. So very, very contrasting results in the last 2 games. 2 more to go then. Are we going to get ourselves like a couple of losses and end up going 5-5? Are we going to go 6-4? Or are we going to go 7-3? That is that is the big question. What are we going to do here? But I go 1-0 up thanks to that corner technique for Drogba. Lookman ends up absolutely doing me in right there and scoring a really, really nice goal. But I'm surprised Sol Campbell didn't get ahead to that little chip over the top there. Salah can then just tap that one home. And then Vinny knocks it into Salah. And yeah, somehow that flies in on his weak foot. But maybe I was holding finesse. Nice shot. 3-1 victory. That's 5-5 out of the question. With 1 game to go in this episode, we are either going to finish 6-4 or 7-3. What do you think it's going to be? Taking a look at this squad right now. Oh, wow. It's nearly perfection. There were some absolute beauts of players in there, some really, really nice ones. And I could see that, of course, he did have the special red version of Alexia Putellas. So this is someone that got more wins than me across the last few weeks of champs. So it was obviously going to be tough. Now, I score a first half hat-trick. No, not a first half hat-trick. I get a first half brace with Drogba, and then Vinicius is able to put me 3-0 up, and we are cruising, baby. Things are going well. Obviously, we're going to get a lovely little dub here, another win. Oh, wait. No, Harry Kane has ended up scoring. Now, what I would say is that when I was going 3-0 up, the game was really, really even. So I was just like taking the chances that I would somehow earn. And my opponent didn't quite take his chances in the first half. I felt like, though, in the second half, it just turned a corner somehow. And I end up bottling a 3-0 lead to lose 4-3. That is mad. Yeah, sometimes some people just want it more. And GG. That's all I could say is I completely bottled it and GG to my opponent because, wow, I mean, what a turnaround that is. We have turned around games like that before, but I think at 3-0 down, maybe I would have quit. But then again, I didn't quit against the guy that scored 8 goals against me or something earlier. So, GG's to that one, to that guy for turning it around. Squad is looking and feeling pretty good. I have to say, Vinicius isn't as good as Salah. Salah is so far clear of Vinny. I don't know why, but he just is. So that's my opinion. And you could deal with it. I'm actually really enjoying the defense as well. Having two new centre backs in Gvardiol and Christensen is nice. I like it a lot, and they're both doing pretty well. Yes, I'm conceding a lot, but I always do anyway, right? And everyone left on this game is a super sweat, so that's what I can blame it on. Have a great rest of your day, ladies and gentlemen. If you do enjoy or have enjoyed today, hit me with a thumbs up. Subscribe as well if you're new. Cheers, and follow me on socials. All my links are down below. Have a great day. I'll get the final 10 games done tomorrow with rewards included, and we'll see what we can make happen. Catch you later. Peace.